When it comes to photography subjects, nothing could be considered more beautiful or difficult to capture than wildlife and the environment they live in. Wildlife photographers are highly skilled in taking images of wild animals in their natural habitats. We have compiled a list of 12 of the most famous wildlife photographers from around the globe, each a professional in their field and with the credentials to back up their place on our list. Let's have a look to the names we've compiled. One, Bryan Skerry. Bryan Skerry grew up in a small, working-class town in Massachusetts. It is here that he found his love for the ocean and everything in it, and he has since moved on to become one of the world's greatest ocean photographers. He has many awards to his name, and his amazing marine images speak for themselves. A photojournalist specializing in marine wildlife and underwater environments, Skerry has been a photographer for National Geographic since 1998. He has also been featured in publications such as Sports Illustrated, The New York Times, BBC Wildlife, Paris Match, Geo, The Washington Post, The Wall Street Journal, Smithsonian, Esquire, Audubon, and Men's Journal. 2. Art Wolfe. The son of artists, Art Wolfe was born in Seattle, Washington, and still resides there today. Graduating from the University of Washington with a bachelor's degree in fine arts and art education, his photography career has spanned several decades and included work on every continent, thousands of locations, and various projects. Wolfe is the author and creator of over 65 photography books and instructional videos. Most consider his work to be some of the most visually stunning wildlife and environmental images in the world. Wolfe's career has also been multifaceted, including wildlife conservation, art, journalism, and education. 3. Suzi Eszterhas. Suzi Eszterhas is an award-winning wildlife photographer best known for documenting newborn animals and family life in the wild. From tiger cubs in India to newborn brown bear cubs in the Alaskan wilderness, her ability to earn the trust of her photo subjects has led to some extraordinary images. Her work has been published in over 100 magazines, including Time, Smithsonian, BBC Wildlife, Geo, and National Geographic. Eszterhas has authored 9 books and has another 4 in the process currently. She has photographed animals on all 7 continents and won competitions such as Wildlife Photographer of the Year, the National Wildlife Photo Contest, and Environmental Photographer of the Year. 4. Brandt. Brandt is an English photographer that is well known for his conservation efforts and for pushing the boundaries when it comes to wildlife photography. His photographic themes many times relate back to the disappearing natural world and how much of it is destroyed by mankind. Brandt is well known for his trilogy of conservation photo books centered around Africa. His projects include On This Earth, A Shadow Falls, and Across This Ravaged Land. These have won him multiple awards and drawn much publicity and attention to the poaching problem happening today in Africa in efforts to help curb it. 5. Charlie Hamilton James. Another English photographer, Charlie Hamilton James, started his career at the age of 16. He has since worked with the likes of National Geographic magazine, BBC Springwatch/Autumn Watch shows, and The Natural World. James does most of his work in North America, East Africa, and the Amazon. When not working as a landscape photographer, he spends his time as an on-air television presenter, working on numerous programs. He has even been nominated for many awards, not only for his photography but his television work. He currently resides in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and works primarily with his wife, Philippa Forrester. 6. Ami Vitale. An American photographer and documentary filmmaker, Ami Vitale, resides in Montana. She has traveled to over 100 countries during the course of her work and is a contracted photographer for National Geographic, which has published many of her images. Vitale is also a Nikon ambassador, giving credit to her abilities. Throughout her years of work, she has lived in mud huts, traveled through war zones, contracted malaria, and even wore a panda suit to get the perfect shot. In Style magazine has named Ami one of 50 Badass Women, a series highlighting and celebrating women who speak up and get the job done. 7. Christian Ziegler. When it comes to natural history or science-related subjects, there is no better photographer than Christian Ziegler. A regular contributor to National Geographic, Christian has been featured in a large number of publications for his work. Ziegler has worked on 4 different continents and specializes in tropical forests. He has been awarded prizes in the Wildlife Photographer of the Year and the European Wildlife Photographer of the Year competitions and has been awarded the Vision Award by the North American Nature Photography Association. He currently resides in Panama to be close to his work. Martin Bailey. Martin Bailey is a famous wildlife photographer that is based out of Tokyo. His work has been published by Popular Photography Magazine, X-Rite, Korean Air, Real Music and Light of Consciousness, and many others. Martin is also an avid podcaster and blogger, talking and writing about his photography adventures. Martin is fueled by his passion for traveling and nature and loves sharing his knowledge and vision with others. Because of this, he always gives seminars and workshops to help other photographers achieve their goals. 9. Frans Lanting. Born in Rotterdam, Frans Lanting later immigrated to the United States after his studies. Now residing in Santa Cruz, California, he operates his own studio and gallery that showcases his work. He has won many prizes and awards for his work, all of which can be seen at his studio. Lanting has worked worldwide, including the Amazon, Africa, and even Antarctica. Many of his images have been featured in National Geographic, where he has worked in the past. In August 2012, Lanting became an ambassador of the Worldwide Fund for Nature in the Netherlands. 10. Neil Aldridge. An award-winning conservationist and photographer, Neil Aldridge is also a lecturer at the Marine and Natural History of Falmouth University. He is a published author and wildlife guide and even serves in many charities, including Animal Saving Animals and Poaching Prevention. His photography has won awards all over the world and has been published in many different facets. As well as his photography, he is also heavily involved in documentary filmmaking, focusing on wildlife and conservation. Neil uses these talents to draw attention to conservation issues and inspire change. Wildlife and nature photographers are some of the world's most dedicated and experienced photographers. This is just a small list of some that come to mind as purely subjective, and every person's top list will be different. Is your favorite photographer on our list? Comment us below and let us know who's your favorite one. Thanks for watching.